life-giving.
Gonna stay in this moment.
Priorities.
Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, I have seen many places where the beauty never ends. Different cities, friendly faces, and perhaps I'm going back. But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh,
Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday and happy day in my life as a mom / little April reset with you all. I'm excited to do just like a little combo. Honestly, I started work-life balance resets monthly last month, and February Victoria was like very optimistic and happy about them. And March Victoria still is, but March Victoria has been through it, so she doesn't have as much optimism to, throw with and reflect on with the month of March. So I decided, because I wasn't like as, pumped to do just a strict kind of March reflection and April reset, that I was gonna just combine it with a day in my life. Now, if you're new here, my name's Victoria, and I'm a 7th year 3rd grade teacher in Maine, and I'm a mom to this adorable little guy who is 17 months old. And yeah, I love that you're all here. So don't forget to subscribe so you can see all my future teaching, mom, lifestyle content. And we are going to have our breakfast, and after we have our breakfast, he got up early today, so I'm not sure if we'll just play or what. I was honestly planning on reflecting on my couch while he was still sleeping, but here we are at 6:25 and he is awake and we are eating breakfast. And that's okay, because it's a gift every extra minute I get to spend with this little guy. Yeah, I love you. So I will see you all at some point, and we will do something. I'll let you know when. Yeah, see you all soon.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. No sleep, my veins run dry, I'm empty. I can't see, I'm blinded by this concrete. And I should call you, see what you've been up to. I've been wondering, how far did you go in 7 months? I bet you're happy and don't think that much about me. Here I am, not knowing how to move on without you.
Still working away? Slowly but surely? We'll get there.
Same old good anxiety. Where's your irony? Just smile wide. 'Cause I got everything I need, but not what I wanted. 'Cause I just wanted you. And if I could, I'd leave the city too. I don't blame you. And I should call you, see what you've been up to.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I keep thinking today's Thursday, and that's like kind of sad, but that's okay. So I got to school. I got my slides ready for the day. I talked to my mom on the phone for a little bit because she had something to tell me. And then I just got my morning message up for the day, and I think we're good to go. So one thing I wanted to share quickly with you all before kind of really getting ready for the day is our biography summary project. So this is what it looks like. And it's just a flip book where they basically choose a person, and then under each flip they like write their somebody, and then their wanted, what the somebody wanted, what the somebody wanted, but what was the problem, so what did they do in response to the problem, then how did the story end, what was the lesson learned, then take all of that pieces together and put it together in a summary, and then they make a little illustration that goes along with it. So that's been super fun. So we're finishing that up today in reading. In Go Time today, we're working on homophones with the different there, and theirs. In science, we're working on our lesson from Mystery Science on fossils. And in math, we're doing our post-assessment for our most recent multiplication unit. And then in writing, we are working on finalizing our poems so they are ready for us to publish. So there you go. I'm gonna go get the kids. All right, everyone, we just met as a team and talked about our schedule and what we're looking for to do next week. Our next week plans are basically done. We're just kind of finalizing some reading group stuff. So yeah, but today was a good day. I had 2 kids out, so you know, it's always so different when you're missing some kids, but we definitely have some spring fever going on too. If you know, you know. So anyways, reading, we did biographies. Science, fossil stuff, Go Time, they did there. Math, we did a post-assessment, which they did pretty well with, but definitely, like, I don't know, they always get so stressed with them. And then writing, we worked on choosing the poem that they want to publish and revising and editing, and that went pretty well. So, good stuff, good day. I'm going to go home, hang out with my baby, and then I'm going to do some reflecting and, you know, thinking about stuff for the month of April. So, see you all later. Just quickly have to say that, oh my goodness, does this sun feel life-giving. We had outdoor recess today, and the sunshine is just so bright, and well, we have outdoor recess like all the time, but anyways, I had recess duty is what I should say, and the sunshine was just so bright, and the snow is almost all melted, and it is just amazing. So anyways, let's go get my baby. Okay, everyone, so I just went on a nice sweet walk with my husband and my baby, and now they're just gonna kind of do a little bit of an extra walk while I try to start to get dinner ready. So for dinner today, we're doing like a little stir fry. Stir fry is super easy if you need to do something that's quick and easy. So basically all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna chop up some veggies, and then I have some like thinly sliced steak that I'm gonna throw in there. And then yeah, I'm just gonna kind of cook all of that together with some soy sauce, and then we'll do some udon noodles too. And that's gonna be my dinner. So that's the game plan. I'm trying to think if I like missed anything to tell you all about today. I feel like I got most of it. One thing that I would say is that with school, they're doing really well with their biography flipbook projects, and I've been liking that a lot. It's been great, and it's been like, it's hitting on a lot of different like standards. So let me know if you're interested in that. By the way, I can always try and put it on TPT. I'm like kind of, my goal for this summer is to get like my TPT self like together and get things that I create on TPT, because like I was so good about it at one point, but then I kind of fell off the bandwagon once I had a baby and life got busy. So well, that's okay. That was my season of life, and that's what I needed to do at the time. But I would like to get back to it. So just if you have any thoughts, let me know. All right, I'm gonna keep working on dinner. Sounds like my baby's here. So I'll update you all later. So I'm just sitting down. My baby is currently in the shower with my husband. They do like a nightly shower quite often. And I usually use this time to get his lunch ready for the next day. But today I'm sitting down to work on my monthly reflection for the month of March. And I probably won't have time to finish it. So I'll probably finish it after I like get him down for bed and stuff. But I'm just gonna sit down, reflect on the month of March, and we're gonna kind of transition into the April monthly reset. So again, this is like not the conventional monthly reset video. It's more of like a day in the life mixed in with a monthly reset, but this was what was good and worked for my mental health, because I was kind of really not looking forward to reflecting on the month of March because of how hard it's been for me. So we're doing what works and what I feel is gonna work best for me. So let's reflect on the month of March. Okay, so somehow my baby and my husband are still in the shower and they must be happy. I'm like waiting to hear my name any second now, but I'm done reflecting, and I really liked reflecting and thinking back. I love the Passion Planner for this reason. Like, I'll link it down below if you don't have one yourself, but I really super love the like reflection piece of this at the end of each month. They ask questions like, what was the most memorable part about the month? Describe it. What were 3 of your biggest lessons you've learned this month? Review your planner for the past month and assess your priorities. Are you happy with how you spent your time? If not, what steps can you take next month to adjust them? What did you accomplish this month? What were you proud of? How are you different between this past month and the month before it? What or who are you especially grateful for this month? Name 3 things you can improve on this upcoming month. What are concrete actions you can take towards these improvements. So, all like really helpful things to reflect on, and then they're also like really great in thinking through like, okay, so now that you've thought about these things that you want to improve, what are you going to do to help improve them? So it's just really great way to reflect on your month. Highly recommend. So as a whole, like my big takeaways are, I had a sucky month, but it wasn't all sucky. Like there were really good parts to it. There was just like some very big sad news that I got several times. So, okay, never mind. I need to go and get my baby, so I will pick you all up after I get my baby to bed. Okay, so continued on my reflection of the month. So as I said, not a great month, but it wasn't all bad. So it had me like think about the most memorable part of my month, and for me that was a bad memory, but it was kind of cathartic to just like write it down. And then for my 3 life lessons that I came up with were like life keeps moving on even when something hard happens to you, that family is everything, and to really just lean into that and to like, I don't know, take all of that love and accept it. And that friends are so important and valuable in life. And this directly connects to my work-life balance goal that I set for last month, which was I was going to try and connect with a friend every day for all 31 days of March. And so far I have been pretty successful with that. I will say I was not great at like keeping track of it basically, but I definitely did really well in comparison to what I have done. Do I think I could still do better? Yes, but I think I've gotten myself to a point where it's feeling more manageable, and that was the point of this. So as it's feeling more manageable, I think I'll be able to like keep in contact with people more and more. So, and it's interesting too, like how you come up with this idea, this thing that you think is going to be helpful and valuable in your life, and then something really hard happens and you like need your friends and you lean into that even more. So it's just definitely like very coincidental. So that's that. And then like things that I'm proud of for my last month is that I'm just really proud of standing strong, being supportive to my family, and to just kind of really getting to lean into like rekindling my friendships with a lot of people and just staying connected with them and so on. And then people that I am grateful for as always are my like husband, he's the best, my family, my baby, obviously he's also the best, my friends, and my coworkers. This has been a big one. I really super appreciate my coworkers. They have been so helpful and supportive and just kind throughout all of this, which I so super appreciate. Yeah, and then I ended it with just thinking about 3 things that I want to improve on for next month, and those 3 things were checking in on my own mental health. I want to do better with that. I want to do better with laundry. I got to a point again where I was just like super behind on laundry. It seems like it's a pattern for me. It's like I'll do well for a few weeks and then I just get overwhelmed and I stop doing laundry. So I just want to get better. And then I also just really want to prioritize my relationship with my husband. Sometimes I feel like I am prioritizing, my friendships and my relationship with my baby and my relationship with my family. And sometimes I feel like I'm not giving everything that I could to my relationship with my husband. So that's just something I want to be more mindful of this month. So those are my 3 goals for this month, but I'm going to kind of focus in on one that will be like my main focus for the month of April. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it's going to be April. I am so thankful. We have an April vacation and I am like already looking forward to it. 2 weeks away. Oh, it's gonna be great. But anyways, I am going to think about that as I plan for the month of April. So right now I'm hanging out in my bed and I'm gonna just look at April and kind of plan out what's to come. So let's do that, and then I'll talk to you about what I think my April goal will be. Okay, so I have the month of April all planned out, and I decided that my month focus is going to be to work out daily or walk daily. So at least get some sort of movement in daily. This has been something that I've been feeling like really down on myself with lately. And that's mostly because I just don't feel like I'm prioritizing taking time to keep myself healthy and happy and all of that stuff. And I really want to like prioritize myself and my own like mental health and health in general. So I'm going to try and work out or walk daily. I was really inspired by Miss Katie in Elementary and Emma Grace on here. They both have amazing channels, so if you don't follow them already, which I'm sure you do, you should definitely go and subscribe and all of the things. But they are both kind of recently done some videos and talked about how they're working out more often, and it's just like super inspiring to me and something that I want to do better with. And so that's going to be my monthly focus for my work-life balance. I think that adding that in will help balance my life more as I am more focused on myself and my own mental health and my own physical health as well. So I'll check in with you at the end of the month, next month, and let you know how I do. But yeah, I think I'm good. I'm feeling, I really am feeling excited about the month of April. I think April is going to be a really good month, and it does definitely help that we have like an April vacation. So I am looking forward to that week already. But anyways, in general, March was a hard month, but a good month. And one thing that I do really love was that I really, really enjoyed getting to talk to my friends more. Like, for example, one of the days, like the first day that I went to reach out to a friend, I texted her and I was like, hey, I've been thinking of you. I miss you. And she was like, hey, I'm in labor. I was like, oh my gosh, congratulations. Like, how are you feeling? And then I also texted some other friends and got to catch up with them a bit. I also had a friend that I was like feeling pretty guilty about not texting because she is going through stuff. And she honestly was honest with me and was like, I'm disappointed you haven't really talked to me much. But after like hashing it out, we cleared up the air and things were better. So that was also really good because in a way, like I knew that I messed up there and I was just putting it off more and more because I knew that. So I think it was good to just kind of like get it out there and just like move forward. And since then we've been really on great terms. So it's just been nice rekindling friendships and getting to talk to people more, and also having someone, extra people there to support me as I'm going through some tricky times. So there you go. There's my April kind of reflection and goal setting. Now I'm going to just share a few favorites with you all. Now, I don't feel like I couldn't think of that much stuff, so I will share a few things, but I don't have like a plethora. So one thing is that if we're thinking like snacks again, my favorite snacks have been these Himalayan salted dark chocolate almonds from Target, the Good and Gather brand. Then these Kind dipped clusters, the dark chocolate vanilla cashew. Oh my gosh, so good. So these have been really great, like healthy alternatives for a nighttime snack. And then like a daytime snack that I've been really enjoying has been like those guac packets with the Good and Gather tortilla chips, also super delicious. I have been, and my husband and I have been like trying to making sure we're eating healthy. And when we're doing this, I found the app Yuka. I found it through, I think her name's Big Hearts Little Minds or something like that, on here and on Instagram and all the places. So she's also a great person to follow. And I love that app. It is so helpful because you just scan different products and it tells you how healthy things are for you. And it's really helped us make some like better choices in like having better snacks and like being more reflective in what we're putting in our bodies and in our baby's body as well. So those are like the favorite snack wise. Favorite TV shows. Oh my goodness, Ted Lasso is back and I am so excited about it and it's so good. I have like an episode waiting for me after I am done filming this and I am so excited. I just love Ted Lasso. Please comment down below if you love Ted Lasso and just like share in the joy with me because it is amazing. It's one of those shows that like talks about really serious things but also is just like so lighthearted and fun, and I just pure gold. Okay, and then we've also really enjoyed Ginny and Georgia. Ginny and Georgia was also great. Love that show. And the third favorite show would be Outer Banks. The first season was like a little too cheesy, but I still like stuck with it because it was still like interesting. But this third season is really good. So those three are my favorite shows currently. And then podcasts. For my favorite podcasts recently, I've been loving, of course, the Good Inside podcast. Absolutely love that podcast. It's just like a super helpful parenting podcast, but it can be super applicable to teaching as well, depending on the topic. So I would definitely look at it and give it a listen because it has some really great feedback and ideas for things that you can implement with like social emotional needs for both your students, yourself, and your kids. And then another podcast that I've really enjoyed is I always enjoy the Happier podcast with Gretchen Rubin. I just really like to think of different like self-help kind of things and ways that I can live my best life and my happiest life. And then a third one would be Choiceology. I really like that podcast. It's a really interesting one, just like studying like the science of the brain and how, you know, certain choices can affect your future and so on. Really interesting. I love it. Baby favorites. Well, for Hugo, he has really super enjoyed the books Dear Zoo and I don't remember what it's called, but it's like it's the same by the same author with the farm. I can't remember exactly the title. I'll put a picture, don't worry. And so those two books are really, really super good, and they're cute because as you open up the flap, you see a picture of you open the door and you see an animal, and he really likes just trying to make the animal noises, and he's starting to really get them, which is just like the coolest thing in the world, like seeing his language develop. So those are the two books that I would recommend. And then like toy is currently he just loves balls, and he loves like any size. Like he loves golf balls, he loves basketballs, he loves soccer balls, he loves any type of ball. So that has been very fun for us. Snack thing for him, he's loving these he loves like a classic organic applesauce pouch. It's a great snack for him. And then he loves his fruit. And one thing I've been doing, like I just started this week, so I like shouldn't say I've been doing, like I've done this week, is I'm like pre-cutting all of the fruit so it's prepared for the whole week, and I've been really liking that because it's been super helpful for me. Those are my faves. And yeah, I think that's it. So I hope that you all enjoyed today's vlog. It definitely ended with a bit of a chatty, reflection and all of that stuff. I also feel like my thoughts are all scattered today, so I am sorry that I just can't like form a full sentence, but that is just like what my day has been. But it is okay, and we are getting through it. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have enjoyed being here and seeing what I have to, offer and all the things, please subscribe so you can see future videos. I would love to have you as a part of this family and this group of people who are just absolutely amazing. And I am so awestruck in the fact that people actually like to hear me talk, and I just am so appreciative of all of you. And then please comment down below if you have any thoughts for future videos, if you have any goals that you're hoping to work towards in the month of April, or anything that you would like to see me try for a work-life balance type challenge. So I'm excited to get into working out every day. If you didn't know this about me, I was a Division II collegiate level swimmer for 4 years in college, and before that I swam competitively from when I was 8 through 18 and then through college. So I am very athletic, but I am not like, it's been a really hard transition from like doing a full-on sport and being dedicated to getting best times and, you know, all of that, to then like just kind of working out for pleasure and to keep my body healthy, instead of like for a sport that I have like common goals and a end goal of trying to like get a best time or so on, which I know you can kind of apply to regular working out, but it's still been a tricky transition. So anyways, someday I'll figure it out. I'm 28 now, so haven't figured it out for the past 7 years, but someday. So anyways, we're gonna work out every day this month, and I'm looking forward to it. If you have like suggestions or ways that you think help you stay consistent, please let me know, because I would love to hear it. And until the next vlog, I hope you all have the best day, and I see you all later. Bye everyone.